Today on the channel we're going to take a look at this awesome Randy Rhoads Jackson made in Japan. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at something kind of special. My friend Scott lent me his Randy Rhoads Jackson guitar. This is a made in Japan Jackson. It probably dates to the early 2000s. I'm thinking maybe they started in late 98, 99. This one is either a late 90s model, or we may actually have one here from around 06. This is a beautiful guitar. I set this up for my friend Scott and I said, hey man, I really want to take this home and shoot a video on this. So he was like, yeah, I'd love to see it. So here we are checking out this really great guitar. This again is a Japanese Jackson. What we're looking at here is 22 frets. It's got a rosewood fretboard, shark inlays. It's got a string through bridge. It's got the brass hardware, a little bit of patina on the knobs, which is expected. It's all original, right up to the gold hardware on the headstock here. Got the gold tuners. Let's take a look at these frets. This guitar is in immaculate shape. Scott got a great deal on this. I'm kind of jealous. Look at these Invader pickups. They got these Seymour Duncan Invaders. That's crazy. 2 of them. We'll do a sound demo of this thing pretty soon, and I'm going to check it out and see what it sounds like, but I bet you this thing absolutely rips. I like the pinstriping on this. You can't feel it through the paint. It's all underneath the lacquer. The paint job is excellent. The output jack on this guitar is up here on this horn. If we take a look at the back of the guitar, there's very few blemishes on the edges. I mean, a lot of times you see these guitars that are super pointy and you got wear and tear on the edges, but the points and stuff on this thing are in great shape. Hasn't been played much. My friend Scott's a drummer. He does play guitar. So this thing doesn't get played a whole lot, which may explain why it's in such great shape. But he absolutely loves it. Maybe one day he'll let me buy it from him. He said he'll never sell it, so I'm not even going to ask. On the back of the headstock, we've got these Jackson tuners. They're labeled Jackson. Okay, down here is where we've got the Made in Japan decal on the back of the neck. And for you Jackson fans out there, looking at the databases online, this says it's around a 98, 99 model. But I know that sometimes the Jackson serial numbers and lookup information on Google is not the most accurate. So if anybody has any idea of more of an accurate date for that serial number, that'd be great. Currently there's one on Reverb that looks just like this. That's an 06 model. And they want $12.99 for it, which I think is a good price, especially for a Japanese Jackson. These things are fantastic. Jackson's about to re-release, if they haven't re-released, they're about to release the Jackson models that are made in Japan. And I want to say I saw a couple of them that were in the mid-2000 range. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guitar could command a little bit more, considering the shape that it's in. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at this thing as far as a sound demo is concerned. I'll plug this into my Fractal into Pro Tools and we'll give it a spin and see what she sounds like.